Hello everyone, we are back for episode 4 of season 4 of Jurassic Adventure. Let's get started and see what's going on today. And it seems like joining us today is none other. It is Poacher, the male buck T-Rex, the brother of Hunter. Looks like he is sniffing out for food. You see, unlike his name suggests, he's not really the poaching type. He used to be, but thankfully he's learned his lesson. Nowadays, he's trying to hunt more efficiently without killing everything. Especially because, well, his brother Hunter will beat him into shape if he chooses to do such a foolish thing. Poacher would love to take a bite of one of those herbivores, but sadly, they are in herds, and there are kentrosauruses. Those dinosaurs are pretty dangerous. So thus, looks like Poacher, he takes his business elsewhere. Until later, Poacher discovers a grim sight. It's a boneyard with at least several dinosaurs. Usually he would be thrilled, because that means there will be bodies for him to eat. But sadly, there is no meat, only just bones. The main thing he's wondering is who could have done this. Poacher, he gets closer. He sniffs the bones, and it turns out they have to be at least weeks old. So whoever has been doing this has been doing it for quite a while now. But before Poacher can get a second thought, this is Kratos, a fully grown male Giganotosaurus. As you can see, he is one of the bulkiest and one of the most biggest, baddest, meanest predators on this island. So thus, Poacher, he is in huge trouble. Poacher gets startled by the huge roar. He turns to face Poacher. He turns to face Kratos. Poacher, he may be feeling a little intimidated right now, but he is not afraid, because he knows if he shows fear, Kratos will instantly take advantage of that. So instead he challenges Kratos. And of course, Kratos takes up on his offer. The two of them begin to clash, but Poacher quickly discovers Kratos is way more heavier and bigger. He easily gets pushed over. But before Poacher can get back up, Kratos is already on top of him. Poacher is starting to get teared up by Kratos. Kratos is tearing into his leg. That's when Poacher, he kicks Kratos off. Now Kratos is truly enraged, and he goes to chase Poacher. Poacher can't run that well, because his leg is damaged, but he gets an idea. He picks up a sharp shard of bone. Then, as Kratos is charging at him, Poacher's just stabbed Kratos with the bone. Now he's turning to run. Kratos is deeply injured, but luckily he hasn't been pierced all the way from the bone. So he painfully shakes it off. But Kratos, now he wants revenge. But now that he's exhausted, Poacher already got away. So thus, looks like this ends here for now. for these two colossal predators. Later on in the day, Poacher is still looking for a meal. But then he sees potentially a gold mine. The iguanodon with the eggs is perfect. Of course, there is other herbivores, but if he's careful, he could potentially get that iguanodon and her eggs. So of course, he sneaks in to attack. Then Poacher strikes. But before Poacher could finish the job, he gets smacked by a huge tail. He has the wind knocked out of him. He has never been hit that hard before. He goes to get up, and he spots something truly intimidating for a predator like him. There, standing between his lunch and himself, is a giant, huge dinosaur. This is Dreadnought. He is a grown male Dreadnoughtus, a huge titanosaur, a dinosaur even bigger than the mighty Brachiosaurus. He is a force to be reckoned with, and so thus, Poacher, he is instantly outnumbered and definitely outmuscled. Dreadnought stares down Poacher, and Poacher, he is utterly baffled at the sight of this huge creature. So thus, outnumbered, and of course definitely overpowered, Poacher has no choice but to retreat, or else his ribs could become flatter than a tortilla under an elephant's rocking chair. But then, as Poacher was going to leave, he turns around and sees someone else approaching. And that someone is huge and powerful. It is Kratos again. He's back. This time, he's here to claim a meal. And of course, not just from the iguanodon, but from every herbivore in this group. The minute Kratos roared, Dreadnought turns around slowly to face his nemesis. Seems like he's very enraged to see Kratos again. Poacher is utterly captivated by this magnificent sight right now. Right now, we are about to witness the two most strongest species of dinosaurs clash in a magnificent duel. So before Kratos can attack, Dreadnought spins around to show him his giant, powerful tail that whips at him. Kratos knows with one swipe that can easily fracture a bone of his. So Kratos runs around, and then he's gotten a good hold on Dreadnought's side. He tries to get up. Dreadnought is preparing to crush him. But before Dreadnought can crush him, Kratos just gets out of the way in time. Dreadnought is getting so tired of Kratos, so thus he decides he charges at Kratos. He may be slow and lumbering, but if he catches up to Kratos, he will most certainly make him pay for all the things he's done to this island. Kratos really hates admitting defeat, but this time he truly is outnumbered in terms of strength and power. Overwhelmed, Kratos decides to leave, as Dreadnought is victorious. Poacher was just utterly amazed, but of course very intimidated by the now two new, stronger species of dinosaurs. But Poacher, he's still got bigger fish to fry and find, so thus he goes to find food. As for Dreadnought, now him and his buddies can live in peace, knowing that Kratos does not stand a chance against his strength and will. Poacher has been searching for 2 minutes, and thankfully he's finally found something. Right there in the distance, he finds a Boreal Apelta. A Boreal Apelta sadly is pretty armored, and it has deadly shoulder spikes and deadly sharp spines that can easily cut his flesh up. But he is desperate, so thus he has no choice. Without skipping a beat, he attacks. He can't bite through the Boreal Apelta's hide. Then the Boreal Apelta, he hits him in the face with his tail, with his very sharp spines. Then something snaps in Poacher. He's flipped over the Boreal Apelta, then he kills it. Sadly for Poacher, his struggles has already begun. Poacher's been shoved down by Kratos again. Poacher is so tired of Kratos bullying him like this. So of course Poacher, instead of running, he challenges him again. He then bites Kratos on the neck. But Kratos, he shoves him down again. As Poacher is laying on the ground, Kratos begins to attack him again. That's when Poacher, he kicks Kratos off. Poacher gets back up. He's absolutely exhausted, but he's not about to die to a Giganotosaurus, so thus he continues to fight Kratos. He's got a good hold on Kratos' neck again, but then Kratos shoves him down again. That's when Kratos spins around and whacks him several times with his powerful tail. He has the wind knocked out of him. He is covered in bruises. And Poacher, he is weak right now. Kratos is about to finish Poacher, but then suddenly it is Dreadnought. He has came back, and it seems like he's followed Kratos, and it looks like now he wants round 2 with his nemesis. He tries slamming into Dreadnought, but of course, it futilely does not work. He shoves down Kratos. Turns around, and starts beating Kratos heavily with his tail. Kratos has been beaten so hard he's starting to lose his teeth. He beated the teeth out of him. After losing a few teeth, Kratos decides to finally back down. But he will have his revenge. Dreadnought is victorious again, and he goes to walk away. Poacher, he is absolutely exhausted, but thankfully he lives to fight another day. Now Poacher is finally free. Now he gets to eat his scrumptious meal. Poacher has learned a lot today, not just about himself, but also about the others around him. Let's just hope that Poacher will hopefully will rejuvenate and grow to be just like his brother. But for now, only time will tell from here.